Hey everybody, it's Ryan, and I wanted to share with you this gas-powered fire pit for outdoor use. Now I'm going to give you two shots here. This is the daytime, well, it's dusk, so it's not yet dark enough, but I wanted to kind of give some contrast so you can get a good close-up look at this thing in all its glory, actually, because I'm quite impressed. I don't normally do reviews like this with reaction, and sometimes when I do a review, I want to do it like as soon as I get something assembled to use it. So the reaction seems a little bit more sincere, which it definitely is. So this is what we have. It took about, I would say, 30 minutes, one person putting it together. Really not too much to put to it. It comes with everything you need. Everything except a propane tank of gas. So I'll kind of share what that looks like here in a sec. Everything else is included with this. You basically just screw on the feet that come with it. You assemble it, what I'll share over here. The container that actually holds this box right here that holds the actual propane tank, nice and secure, all that fun stuff. So what we're gonna do is gonna give you an overview of it. So the total length of just this section, so there's, again, two boxes, this and the separate container, the sort of external container to hide the propane tank. So this fire pit section is right at 42 inches by 20 inches. Without the glass, it's about 13 inches tall. This glass, I'm not going to touch it because it's hot. This glass piece from here to here can come off. So if you want to have it a little bit more open, if that's to your liking, you definitely can do that. That is an additional about 5 3/4 inches. So that kind of gives you an idea of total height, adding these two numbers together. Then you have about 8 feet worth of gas cord, and I'll share how it connects over here. So as shown, you have about 8 feet worth of propane tank gas cord to kind of feed the machine, we'll call that, over here. Also, the finish in this is like a powdered coated aluminum. I was able to pick up this whole thing, all the glass beads and all that stuff I'll share here in a sec, all by myself. It does have handles on both sides just to kind of make it easy to pick up. Same thing with this one here. So this secondary thing, so you got to get about 8 feet worth of extension cord here for your pipe, so you can kind of put it wherever it might work best. This thing sits out the floor about 20.5 inches, and it is 16 by 16 square. So that kind of gives you an idea of the size. Now, another thing you might have noticed is this illumination here at the bottom. I think they have a couple different models of this. This one has this sort of warm colored glow. It is LED that's already pre-installed all the way around. You can turn that on or off with a click of a button. It does come with 4, I believe they're AA batteries, and they are in this. This basically just tilts up with the glass already. This is, again, this lifts off. This literally just, this glass piece is one piece, lifts off. And then underneath, there's a little thing that holds 3 of the 4 batteries that are provided with it. It has a little container. You just slide it out, put the new batteries in, and good to go. I assume it's going to last a very long time because they're LED lights. Very, very cool. Easy to start. You basically just take, you have 3 things here. One is for the light on and off. So if you don't like the light, no big deal. I think it looks pretty good. Kind of gives a nice halo effect, which I'll highlight here when the sun goes down. And then this is in the high gas mode. There's a little bit of breeze going on right now, so that's why it kind of looks like the flames are moving a good bit. But yeah, I mean, a good bit of flame. This can be turned down, so if you don't want as much, you can do that. Then this comes with a aqua bluish glass beads, which kind of gives it some nice decorative look to it. This is what the container looks like. It does have these handles here. It's very lightweight. You can do it with one hand. This comes off, which then you have your gas propane tank in there, again, not provided. And then you also have handles on both sides. So if you wanted to pick this up, you can do it like that. And it has a ring on the bottom on the inside. You can't see, it's underneath, that you can tighten. So when you put the tank in there and you go to move it around, it's not gonna flop around or whatever. It's like sitting in its own kind of like little tray, if you will. So it has one of those like ring trays in the bottom of it. Now, another thing, this does come with a color matching aluminum cover that goes on top. It does have a handle on it here just to make it easy to put on. And it fits flush when the glass is not on there. But I don't know if it's supposed to be like this. Maybe not. I'm not really sure. But it fits perfectly. This glass is still pretty hot. This it fits perfectly right over like that. I mean, it's going to slide off if you kind of move it, but just to kind of have it sit in place, if you don't think it's going to get moved or whatever, it'll actually fit there. If you take the glass off, it literally fits down flush inside. Nice and neat. Now, if you're curious about the temperature, like this right here, literally just turned it off and it's warm, but it's definitely not too hot that you can't keep your hand here. The glass, though, is going to be, you can feel the radiated heat because it is glass. It's going to retain that heat a good bit. But that's cool. That's probably because this is aluminum and it's not going to absorb and hold that heat for too long, just because of the way the aluminum works. Another thing this comes with is a cover, and it actually fits with the glass top on, and that will really just kind of protect the whole thing from just exposure to the sun and unwanted weathering of the material. So that's kind of cool. And you definitely want to make sure you do this after it's completely cooled down. This is not, something that you want to put on when it's still warm. And the cool part is that this completely sealed anyway, so this doesn't necessarily need a cover. Very nice looking. You can really see the rocks, the fire stones, the fire rocks that are underneath. Has a good glow to it. Just kind of give you an idea. Just looks super nice, for sure. That's without the LED. Cut the light on right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the trick right there. Just has a nice ambiance to it. A good glow effect. So that kind of helps illuminate the area. Then you have sort of the heat, but then you also just have the ambiance. Just all in all, looks great. Now, full disclosure, this company sent this to me, said, Ryan, hey, can you give a little tutorial, a little overview, and even a little bit of a review about our outdoor gas-powered fire pit? Hopefully, any and all your questions got answered, and we'll talk to you soon.